Their best two chances up until now. Here he holds off the players, clips it to the far post, and Chapman trying to get in, but it was Rush in front of him, and he doesn't miss from there.
Cross by Rosenthal. The two number 9s in contention here, but Rush is the winner. And he reacted quickest, and Liverpool are level after 35 minutes. Ian Rush, who on FA Cup final day set a record of 5 goals here in FA Cup finals. Well, a goal in the Charity Shield is nothing new to him, but it all adds on to his Liverpool total. Not particularly renowned for scoring with his head, Ian Rush, but he's levelled things up here, and it's Paul Stewart now. Liverpool on the play certainly deserve to be level. This is Saunders, now it's Tanner. Walters. And a corner again. There by Wright. So Leeds get a free kick. Tony Dorigo, left-footed player, might fancy doing something from here. McAllister's there as well, with speed and Batty. Dorigo, deflection, goal! The left foot did the trick for Tony Dorigo, but there was a definite deflection that sent it past Bruce Grobbelaar. No question about that. Leeds are 2-1 up with 2 minutes to go in the first half. And Dorigo, the left back, as the rehearsed routine went on, struck that with his left foot. It hits the player. Was it Ronnie Rosenthal on the end of the Liverpool wall? I think it was. I'm sure Dorigo will claim it. But I think if you look for number 10, Ronnie Rosenthal, it clipped him and flew past Grobbelaar. 2-1 to the league champions. Liverpool stretched again. Dorigo, speed to the line, but then wide. And we'll see that, although he gets his shot in well enough, it actually deflects off David Burrows, I think it is, wide of Bruce Grobbelaar. So Leeds United playing now from left to right. They start their Premier League programme at home to Wimbledon next Saturday. Liverpool will be away to Nottingham Forest on the Sunday. Well gathered by Grobbelaar from Batty's cross.
Again, it was the flanks where Leeds were able to break clear. Good cross, and Grobbelaar did well under pressure to hold on to it.
Rosenthal. McAllister offside this time. Not so sure that it wasn't Cantona on the far side rather than Chapman who got the ball. But the flag was certainly up. This is Whelan. And onside this time, it's Rush who's beaten the trap. And they've got Stewart coming in, Saunders there, Rush again, good block. Two defenders and John Lukic falling in front of the ball to deny Ian Rush. And Rush is square, it's Rosenthal, behind Rush and away by Newsom, but how long for? Here's Saunders. Oh, well, that was a remarkable 60 seconds or less Trevor booking. Either side could have scored.
Well, but for Bruce Grobbelaar, magnificent thinking. Once he decided to come, he came, broke up the attack, and there you see Saunders left-footed just missing the far post. But just before that, Ronnie Rosenthal thought about a shot. Ian Rush was standing square, but he just put it behind him. But exciting play either end, but we're still 2-1.
So we'll take the corner, and Tanner has made his way forward with Wright. That was Wright, and then it was White. Marsh. Oh, what a good ball by Whelan. This is Walters. And again, little shove from Batty, but it was shoulder to shoulder as far as the ref was concerned. Tidy piece of play by Leeds. And McAllister's beautifully spread pass to the left, picks out Wallace, who's being challenged by Tanner, drove him wide. Speed just inside if Wallace needs him. Here he is now, two to his right. He tried to play Wallace in again, and I don't think Wallace was really expecting that.
That was an excellent pass. Gary Speed just held it up. He thought Wallace was going to just overlap outside him, but Wallace had stopped. But I thought it was good thinking by...
But in this game, there's hardly a moment to draw breath. This is Saunders. Walters. And it's come to Saunders! And it's 2-2. And Dean Saunders, having moved into a more central position no more than 2 or 3 minutes ago, makes the switch pay off for Graham Souness and Liverpool. Last season's top scorer, the £2.9 million man, who has been the topic of even more transfer talk recently, shows his true value here. It was a deadly finish, and coming up to the halfway point in the second half, it's 2-2. His cross speed, no, Chapman, no! It only needed one of them to make contact.
Well, a marvellous cross, and I think after Speed missed it at the near post, both Chapman and Cantona were just wrong-footed, didn't realise he wasn't going to get a touch.
Left, Mike Marsh will go off, and we're going to see 21-year-old Don Hutchison, player who was signed from Hartlepool and appeared as sub occasionally last season for Liverpool. Graham Souness was hoping to involve him at some stage today, and here's his chance. There haven't normally been many goals in this fixture, but 4 so far today. There was a 2-2 draw, I remember, back in 1981, Spurs and Aston Villa. It's usually been quite a tight affair until today. Wallace. Cantona. Oh, he's trick marked right, but Nick Tanner, good cover for this free kick. Dorigo is standing with him. That was McAllister. It was Cantona. Here's Wallace. Cantona! 3-2 to Leeds United, and the Frenchman scores his second. Well, what a day out at Wembley now. Eric Cantona. The free kick taken by McAllister. Cantona gets up. Fairclough got a touch on it first, and Cantona finished it.
Well, he got a slight defection perhaps on his first goal, but there's no questioning. He won the first header, picked up the rebound and tucked it away. Bruce Grobbelaar, no chance. Can Liverpool come back yet again?
Walters. And still, Batty's tackle, but the referee was very close to it. First of all, he wants a word with David Batty, and it looks as though the yellow card is going to come out for the first time today for the trip. Whelan, and the header out by Fairclough. Now through the middle, can he score his third? Shaking off Burrows, it's Cantona! Oh, he just stumbled. He's still got the ball. And the cross looks for Wallace. And here comes McAllister. And Wright gets a foot in, and what's happening now? Cantona again, is it? Well, what a story it would be if the Frenchman could score a hat-trick at Wembley in a match between the English champions and cup holders. He nearly got it, didn't he? Recovered by Fairclough, who concedes the corner. Speed got wrong-sided Stewart for a moment there, and it would have been 3-3. And Istvan Kozmar, the Hungarian who was signed from Dunfermline last season, is on the pitch, wearing number 12. Rosenthal is the player who's gone off. Liverpool have a corner to be taken by Walters. That's Stewart's header. And then McAllister's. This is Mark Wright. Not away, and Kozmar almost got in. Here's Walters. Well, you've heard commentators say it's all happening here. I can't think of a better phrase, because we're now going to see Gordon Strachan back to fitness after back trouble. He's coming on for Leeds in place of John Newsom. Kozmar, back to Tanner. Hutchison makes a run, number 15 there. This is Hodge. Quickly taken by Whelan. Hutchison. Saunders. Kozmar. And still, Dorigo's challenge. 4 minutes to go. And Liverpool have certainly not given this up. Trying to force a penalty shootout. Here's Whelan. Hutchison. Corner given away by Batty. Ronnie Whelan will have to go across. They've got 3 Leeds coming up in support in midfield. McAllister, the nearest one to Wallace. On this side of the pitch, Gordon Strachan, who's just come on wearing number 12. In the middle, Hodge and Cantona. And taken out by Tanner. Oh, it hit the flag and stayed in. Wallace. Cantona! Hat-trick! Eric Cantona has scored again. Leeds lead by 4 goals to 2, and the Frenchman has scored 3. Well, what an afternoon for Eric Cantona and Howard Wilkinson, the man who signed him. And for the Leeds United supporters.
Well, even if Ball was enjoying the game so much it wanted to stay in play, comes off the corner flag, good cross from Wallace. You have to say Bruce Grobbelaar should have got to the cross, but Cantona, nobody would deny him his hat-trick.
And I do believe it's the first hat-trick in a Charity Shield since the 1950s. Speaking from memory, I think the late Tommy Taylor got the last one. Certainly there hasn't been one in recent years. And this is Whelan to Walters. So surely Leeds have won the match now. There are only 2 minutes to go. Here's Stewart. Whelan. Saunders. Stewart. And still comes off the legs of White. It's going to be Kozmar with the corner. Tanner up with the goalkeeper. It's going to come to Mark Wright. Off the line. No, it's in. It's in. Gordon Strachan on the line. Couldn't keep it out. He got his feet to it. He got tangled up and it went in off him from Mark Wright's shot. So it's 4-3. Strachan hasn't been in the game very long. And he was a bit unlucky there, actually. Mark Wright gets the ball down and shoots. And I think that has to go down as an own goal by Gordon Strachan.
That just about sums up the game, doesn't it? I mean, goalmouth incident all the while. Mark Wright's shot, it was stopped initially by Gordon Strachan. He was so keen then to try and get it away before somebody tackled him. He backheeled it in.
Header by Whelan. Not a particularly good one by Fairclough. Leeds need to clear this. It's Stewart. and it's White, and it's Whelan, but Leeds United have won the FA Charity Shield for only the second time in a quite fantastic afternoon of entertainment. There's no other word for it. Eric Cantona, the Frenchman who gets the hat-trick for Howard Wilkinson's team. That in itself, a fine individual achievement, but what a match, that's what they'll all be saying. Leeds in front 3 times, twice they were pegged back, then they got to 4-2, and finally it was 4-3. But that did a power of good for the start of the English football season. Some more of that in the months to come, and everybody will be happy. They've the trophy for the next year. To the jubilation of their large following.